And now, live in studio, cutting through your typical media nonsense and offering you a rational and unbiased perspective on current events and life in Tampa Bay. He's a successful entrepreneur, published author, top listing agent, a real estate and finance expert that goes to bat for you every day as a consumer advocate. Your host and the consumer quarterback, Brandon Rhymes.
Yes, here we are again, another day committed to picking a fight with the mainstream media and always providing you the timely truth centered around real estate, credit, finance, estate plans, tax plans, so much more. You're listening to the Consumer Quarterback Show, and our number one goals remain the same. We're going to educate, entertain, enlighten, but most importantly, we want to engage with you in an effort to help you win.
The only thing I'm addicted to right now is winning.
Save our hotline number in your phone because at some point you're going to need it. 813-670-7372.
You used to call me on my cell phone.
813-670-7372. Now you can call or text that line, and our promise is to get back to you before our head hits the pillow. We're going to make sure we connect you with one of our 60-plus show partners here. We've got all types of folks that can help you live a better life, help you avoid a lot of that commission-based advice that's so prevalent in our community. And we don't care if you're climbing that corporate ladder or if you throw a ladder in your truck on the way to work. This show's for you. We're going to help you win. Intelligent Talk Radio. I've got some intelligent folks here in studio with me today. Gregg Bowman back in the house, the AC guy of Tampa Bay. Welcome in, sir.
Thanks, Brandon. Great to be back.
Yes, sir. My pleasure. Thanks for coming in. What are we going to talk about today?
I thought we'd talk about a couple things. This time of year, it's really prevalent. There's two particular types of service calls that probably make up about 90% of our calls this time of year. So I thought I'd give a few tips on some of those things. It's primarily power-related, surge-related, lightning. And then also drain lines. They're a big call this time of year, so got some tips on those.
Awesome. Good stuff. I like that. Excellent. And we have Keller back in the house as well. Insect IQ. Welcome in.
Thank you, Brandon. How you doing today?
Excellent. Yeah, things are good, man.
Yeah, it's always good to be here. I thought we would talk about the centrocon termite colony elimination system today.
Okay.
At Insect IQ, we're always looking for innovative ways to improve our services to our customers. And that includes the newest, greatest. It's not a new system, but it's been around for a while. It's tried and true. I brought a guest with me today, Marcy from Dow AgroSciences, to talk about the specifics.
All right. Welcome in, Marcy.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. So Dow AgroSciences. Mm-hmm. Tell us about that.
So we are actually a wholly owned subsidiary of Dow Chemical. Okay. And actually right now we're going through a merger with Dow DuPont. So it's a completely different company that we're now named, but that's the name that we've been using for, 100 plus years.
Wow.
But yes, we are now Corteva AgroSciences. But so the centrocon system is what I'm here to talk about.
Very cool. Centrocon colony termite. What was the last word?
Centrocon termite colony elimination system. It's a baiting system that we can install around commercial and residential properties. It's very environmentally friendly. It's not maintenance free, but the annual maintenance is low on it, and it works. That's the best part of it.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Keeping these Florida real estate properties free of termites, that is our game plan here on the Consumer Quarterback Show. And as you know, I'm the owner of Platinum MVP Realty and a top listing agent here in Tampa Bay. And we got a hot listing that we're having an open house at this weekend. I want to let you know about a property where we are hosting an open house. It's over in East Hillsborough County, 5506 Dallas Way in Valrico. Beautiful property, 4 bedrooms, 3 bath. And this is a $545,000 listing of mine and a beautiful property. Say hello to George. He's going to be hosting an open house Sunday, 11 to 2 over at 5506 Dallas Way, Valrico. And it's Dallas is D-A-L-Y-S, not like the Dallas Cowboys do their name it. So let's see. We also have our feel-good story of the week. So this teen attaches uplifting notes to a bridge, and it's saving people's lives. So this is a pretty cool story about a English teenager. We'll dive into that in our feel-good story. And we have a printout here of a story as well. Strong storms leave 5,000 plus without power, close roads in Tampa Bay area. So this happened just, I guess, a couple nights ago. I woke up and saw a lot of debris or tree limbs down, and wow, we had a big powerful storm that came through. So we'll talk about that and more on our show here coming up. I want to let you know about our restaurant partner, Brio Tuscan Grill at the International Plaza. Go say hello to our friends at Brio Tuscan Grill. Let them know the Real Estate Quarterback sent you and take them up on their special offer. All you have to do is mention that you're a fan of the Consumer Quarterback Show, and they're going to hook you up with a free appetizer. And they've got some great apps over there. The spicy shrimp and eggplant is excellent. The calamari, everything is great over at Brio Tuscan Grill. Let them know the Real Estate Quarterback sent you. Also, check them out for their lunch on the weekends, or their brunch rather, on the weekends. They've got a Sunday brunch, Saturday and Sunday brunch going on at Brio Tuscan Grill, International Plaza, right there at the mall. So say hello to them. Let them know we said hello. All right, so we got Gregg Bowman in the house, the AC guy of Tampa Bay. So I love that you're coming in with these nuggets. You're coming in with ideas that people can utilize to live a better life. And, so number one, power related, man. Gosh, we're talking about this storm, 5,000 plus without power this past week.
Yeah. Monday, I think it was Monday morning or whatever, when that storm came through early. I woke up. There was a flash and a boom that, I usually sleep through that kind of stuff, but I sat up in the middle of bed. But yeah, definitely this time of year, a very common service call is power-related damage to capacitors. It's a very common thing that we got to go out and do is replace capacitors, and it's usually surge damage that takes them out.
Wow.
So definitely recommend surge protection. We are in the lightning capital of the world. You can get that through your power company as a whole house surge protection, but also on your important appliances like the air conditioning. We recommend having localized surge protection on each unit to protect them from that kind of damage.
Now, is that something you would have to put in on the outside of the home, or is that something on the inside?
The whole home surge protection that the power company provides usually mounts either two ways, either in the meter, which is outside the home, or it can also be mounted in the electric breaker box. Localized surge protection would mount at each appliance, like the air conditioning outdoor unit or the air conditioning indoor unit. But definitely, it's with as much fluctuation in our power grid as we have here in Florida, it's definitely a great way to prevent unnecessary breakdowns.
So all those capacitors gone out, so you're making a lot of trips to people's homes replacing those?
Definitely. That's a very common service call for us right now. We have the trucks fully stocked with them because, when somebody calls and tells us, oh, this is what it's doing, almost 9 times out of 10, it's a capacitor that we're going out there to change out.
Yeah, this story talked about how the westbound lanes of State Road 54 were closed due to down power lines, and the Pasco County Sheriff's Office reported crews work to fix the power lines and reopen the road. So there's a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes. People don't realize, storm comes through, lots of power lines down. I mean, there's a lot of things that go on behind the scenes.
Right, definitely.
So, Florida, the lightning capital of the U.S. Florida is known to hold the title for lightning capital of the United States. However, its unfortunate title may have since lightning strikes are extremely dangerous and already killed 19 people so far this year.
Wow.
I didn't realize that. I guess that's a Florida stat.
Wow.
So part two of your discussion here, the AC guy of Tampa Bay, if you just joined us, we're talking with Gregg Bowman. We want to talk about drain lines.
Yeah, that's probably the second most common call that we're getting right now. Very common to see drain lines clogging up, and then the water backs up, and there are safeties that are supposed to shut your system down when that happens. So a lot of times when we get a no-cool call, or a call when the air conditioning is not working, it's drain line related. It's actually becoming more prevalent with newer equipment because probably 95% of the new manufacturers have switched away from copper construction in their coils. They're going to all aluminum coils. And it's kind of ironic that is actually causing more drain line clogs. Copper is a natural antimicrobial. So older units tend to have fewer drain line problems than your brand new units because the brand new units no longer have copper in them or very little. So they don't have ions of copper washing down the drain to keep bacteria from growing. So because that's not there, we're actually seeing a lot more service calls on 5-year-old, 4-year-old, 3-year-old, 2-year-old, 1-year-old units than we are than a 10 or a 15-year-old unit. But there are some solutions to that. there is a manufacturer that has put out a product that actually puts ions back in the drain pan and then lets generate copper ions in the drain pan and allow them to float down the drain and kill any microbial growth. So that's one way to to help prevent those drain line clogs from happening. That we would suggest. It's relatively inexpensive to do, and it's peace of mind that you don't have to worry about that drain clogging on you.
Yeah, so that's on a microscopic level. What you're describing there.
Correct. Yeah. What usually causes the drains to back up is a bacterial growth or an algae growth in the the drains are dark and wet, so it's a primary area for something to grow. It'll build up and clog the line, and then water can't get through it, and then it shuts the air down.
Wow.
So yeah, doing something like that. I mean, you can do the old putting vinegar down your drain line is definitely something that as a homeowner you can do on an ongoing basis to help prevent that as well. Vinegar will work. Just kind of bleach would also work, but bleach is hard on pipes, so vinegar is a little safer to use. But definitely can do that as a homeowner as well. But there's some products that'll basically do it for you, like this ion generator. There's also another product on the market that is a solar-powered vacuum that basically mounts at the outdoor where the drain comes out and uses solar power to power a vacuum and suck the line out and keep it clear on a regular basis.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, there's some tips for the homeowners there. And stay with us when we come back. More from our expert contributors, more from Greg Bowman. We got Connor Keller in the house as well, insectiq.com, and Marcy Downing in studio as well. Stay with us right here on the Consumer Quarterback Show. We'll see you right after this short break.
Hey, this is Grant Cardone, and you're listening to Consumer Quarterback Show, hosted by my friend Brandon Rhymes. Do not touch that dial. I'll come right through the radio and grab your throat.
To get in touch with Brandon, call 813-670-7372. Online at consumerqb.com.
Hey,
listening to the consumer quarterback, Brandon Rhymes, online at consumerqb.com. Brandon is Tampa Bay's #1 consumer advocate for real estate and financial advice. Call Brandon today at 813-670-7372.
All right, welcome back. Thanks for sticking with us. Brandon Rhymes here, the Consumer Quarterback Show, owner of Platinum MVP Realty. We're looking for real estate agents right now. If you know of any agents looking to make a move or are just getting licensed, we would love to talk to them. We got a lot of leads and need more help. A lot of leads coming in from our 40-plus listings and marketing that we're doing online as well. I want to give a shout out to wholebodyfuel.com. Check out wholebodyfuel.com, and they are a healthy meal delivery service conveniently delivered to your home or office. Wholebodyfuel.com. They do a really awesome job with their food deliveries, and the food is excellent. I mean, it's just tasting, teasing the taste buds every day. There's all types of different food that's delivered. And, what else do you have in this world if you don't have your health, a healthy meal delivery service? Now, this is fresh, healthy, chef-made meal prep. And they have a beautiful website you can check out as well. Let them know the Real Estate Quarterback sent you. You heard it on the Consumer Quarterback Show. Wholebodyfuel.com. Check them out. They're awesome. All right, in studio today, Greg Bowman, the AC guy of Tampa Bay, Connor Keller, Insect IQ, Marcy Downing as well, and visiting with us from AgroScience, Dow AgroSciences as well coming up. And I want to let you know about a hot listing that we've got over in Pinellas County. Beautiful property here, 12091 145th Street in Largo. 3-bedroom, 2-bath property, just reduced down to $299,000. This is a beautiful property. Owner's motivated, gorgeous 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1-car garage, pristine condition, beautiful property, and it's right across the street, right across the bridge rather from the beach. So, and you still have no flood insurance required at the property here. And beautiful Largo, Florida, nice property that we have listed there. All right, so let's go back to Greg here. Greg, I wanted to ask you. We've asked, we have different contractors that come on the show, Fred Muth and Chris Hatfield from Tampa Screens and Aluminum, talking about the impacts of the trade tariffs. Are you seeing that?
Yeah, it's ironic that you would mention that. I had been thinking about that. Maybe we ought to talk about that. But yes, definitely. And the first time that I remember manufacturers of air conditioning equipment have announced a second price increase in the year. Typically, we get our price increases from the manufacturers in the spring, March, April. But we just have seen it coming across the desk that most of them are all going to be raising prices again in August. And it's being, suggested that the tariffs are the impact of that. So I don't want to get into a political discussion of whether those tariffs are the right answer or the wrong answer, but the short term, of that is that air conditioning is going to cost more, definitely. So if you're in the market for it, I would definitely suggest that if you're thinking you need to replace a unit, do it quick before those prices start to hit a second time.
Hopefully we don't have a full-on trade war here.
Right.
There's some talks of that, and sometimes I talk to people, they're looking to sell, but they say, well, I'm not in a hurry. Interest rates are rising. The cost of property. So where are you going to move to? That asset's increasing as well. Get these potential trade issues out there. So there's a lot of misnomers or confusion in the marketplace, I think, a lot of times.
Right, definitely.
When you look at it. So the AC guy of Tampa Bay, you guys are serving, how many counties around this area are you serving?
We do all of Pasco, Pinellas, and Hillsborough County, so three county area.
Okay. Yep. So you've got a team over there. You got many trucks on the road, can help out.
Definitely. Yep. We're staffed and ready to go.
Yeah. Yeah. And this is the time of year where you do not want to have the air conditioning go out.
Most definitely. Yeah, that's not a good time. Not in our part of the country here. Yeah, you don't want to be without air. And I honestly, I don't know how they lived here before air conditioning.
Really?
Because the humidity especially is just so oppressive. But yeah, definitely reach out to us. We can help make sure that you don't have a situation where you're without air. Yeah.
Now, with I think it was last time you were on the show, you talked a little bit about some of the different carriers and the different name brands versus different brands and the warranties that they cover. Do you want to dive into that today, or?
Yeah, sure. We can talk about that. If we were talking about this 25, 30 years ago, there are brands that I would have recommended that you should get or you should not get. Today, I really don't think it makes much difference. The most important factor, I believe, is who's installing the system and if they're going to do a good job. Of the manufacturers that are out there, they almost all use the same parts. They just kind of assemble them and then they stand behind it. So there are some, things that factor in with brand as far as the warranty or certain features that may, be important to you. But if you're looking, for just a matter of whether it's a good product or not, you need to focus more on the contractor themselves and what their guarantees are, what their processes are,
right,
for making sure that you get a quality product.
Right. Yeah, I remember last time you'd mentioned that you guys have one of the carriers maybe, or your company itself will have, trying to remember exactly the detail on that.
As far as the guarantees,
you had a guarantee.
Yeah, we have a money back guarantee. We have a number of guarantees, but we have a money back guarantee, which is basically a return policy. If we put a system in for you and you're not completely satisfied with it, you tell us, take it out and give us your money back. That's what we're going to do. Kind of like if you go to Walmart and buy a shirt you don't like, take it back, they give you your money back. We have a number of other guarantees. Those are all our guarantees and beyond what the manufacturers do. But we have a breakdown free guarantee. If your system breaks down, leaves you without air conditioning, we're going to come out, get it fixed. But if we can't get it fixed fast, we're going to put you up in a hotel till we do. Not a lot of contractors are going to, do something like that. We have some energy savings guarantees where if you're investing in a new system, we promise that you're going to save money. If you don't, we're going to pay you double the difference. We have a comfort guarantee that if the system we put in isn't maintaining the temperature that you want it to or that it was designed to, we're going to do whatever we got to do to make that right, again, up to including taking the equipment out, putting something different in. But those are all contractor-based things that when you're in the market for an air conditioner, you want to look for a contractor who's going to provide those kind of guarantees on top of just a parts and labor warranty that a manufacturer may provide. Yeah,
absolutely. And it, when the manufacturer gets involved, that adds on. I know, for example, like Chuck Peterson with Suncoast Roofing, when they install a roof, they've got, if they're backed by, I think it's GAF, they got a 40 or 50-year warranty behind them. It's amazing that with the difference that you can find when you look for those types of guarantees and those types of warranties. Yeah. What's your overall thoughts on solar? Just kind of throw something here. We got David Ringo on our show, 3D Solar.
Yeah.
Have you seen much of that being installed, and how does it affect your side of the business?
Yeah, there are a number of manufacturers who are starting to delve into it as far as providing air conditioning products that are tied into solar. I think it's a great thing, and I think, especially here in the Sunshine State, we ought to see more of it. I've noticed just, looking at the ads, I'm seeing more and more solar companies pop up, which, is awesome, I think. And I think as time goes on, there will be more and more of it. Cost has been very high to date, but it's starting to come down. But I think it's a great future technology. There are tax credits for it, which can make it, more affordable to go to a solar option. So I think the market is definitely moving in that direction.
Yeah, definitely. And a lot of times we've talked about here on the show too, where the misconception is, man, we're in the Sunshine State, why don't we have more solar? But I hear some of the feedback is that we already have lower utility costs than a lot of the other states do. So that's why, they're focused in those states. Plus, I think you got the political side of it as well, where it's, maybe not as accepted yet in Tallahassee. Who knows?
Right.
But all right, so that's Gregg Bowman, the AC guy of Tampa Bay. We want you reaching out, consumerqb.com. You can see links to all of our expert contributors, all their contact information. Consumerqb.com is our website. You'll see his contact information there. You can call him up, send an email, and also our hotline is 813-670-7372. You can give us a call or even text that hotline, 813-670-7372. All right, let's bring Connor Keller into the conversation now. Insect IQ, insectiq.com.
So, we came in talking about storm preparedness and lightning, the lightning strikes the other night, the wind damage. All these things can do damage to your home. One thing I want to talk about today is termites. The fact is termites do more damage to Florida structures than fire, flood, and wind combined. We're talking billions of dollars of damage a year worldwide. Your Gulf states, the 10 states that surround the Gulf of Mexico, is kind of the bulk of that financial damage. And the biggest part of it is your insurance. Your homeowner's insurance doesn't typically cover this damage.
Right.
The good news is you can prevent most, if not all, of this from happening with regular inspections, preventative treatments. One of the best options on the market today is the Centrocon termite baiting elimination system. I brought Marcy from Dow AgriSciences in to talk about that today. It's a system that we've recently started offering at Insect IQ, and it really is just another tool in the toolbox to fight termite damage in Florida homes.
Yeah, it sounds like a really cool design. So it's a system that is designed to bait them in, and then once they leave, they take it back to the rest of the family.
That's correct. It's a baiting system, so it takes advantage of the termites' biology and behavior. It's put out in a way that they'll come in contact with it. It's a cellulose material that's treated in the bait. Of course, Marcy knows more of the scientific detail. But from a consumer standpoint, if you're looking for a system that's environmentally friendly, low maintenance, affordable, and that works, Centrocon is it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's on the market today and is available today from Insect IQ. So as far as from a technical standpoint, I thought maybe we'd bring Marcy in and have her just touch on some of the pros and cons of using Centrocon.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that on the other side of the break. We're coming into our halftime here, and we're going to come back with Marcy Downing, Dow AgriSciences, and also Connor Keller, Insect IQ. So we're going to talk a little bit more in depth about that system and how it can help you and helps homeowners throughout the United States here. And more from our expert contributors. Stay with us when we come back. We're going to have our lightning round as well, and our feel-good story of the week. Teen attaches uplifting notes to a bridge, and it's saving lives. Stay with us right here at Consumer Quarterback Show, consumerqb.com.
Hey, this is Jarek Robbins. You are listening to the Consumer Quarterback Show with Brandon Rhymes. Please do what it takes to learn all that you have to live the life you want to live it fully, and find a way to give it by paying it forward to others.
Get in touch with Brandon online at consumerqb.com.
Hi, I'm Jerry from Hot Locks Hair Salon. We are conveniently located at 13414 US Highway 19 in Hudson. I've been a local hairstylist in our community for the last 34 years, 7 of which I was an educator. Our passion is the artistry of hair, and Hot Locks is here to help you achieve your perfect image. You can call us at 727-514-9978.
You're listening to the Consumer Quarterback, Brandon Rhymes, cutting through your typical media nonsense and offering you a rational and unbiased perspective on current events and life in Tampa Bay. Online at consumerqb.com.
All right, welcome back. Thanks for sticking with us. Brandon Rhymes here, your host of the Consumer Quarterback Show, owner of Platinum MVP Realty. We'd love to set you up with our complete home marketing plan. If anybody listening or watching our TV show would like to know more about our strategy and would like to take a look at our complete home marketing plan, we'll put that together and we'll put it in the mail for you, or however you want it delivered. Reach out to our hotline, 813-670-7372. Give us a call or a text to 813-670-7372, and also consumerqb.com. That's a plethora of information available for you on our website at consumerqb.com. qb.com. You can see links to all of our expert contributors, the finest folks in all of Tampa Bay and the Gulf Coast region that we've assembled, we vetted, and we bring on the show to help you win. In the first part of the show, we talked to Greg Bowman, the AC guy in Tampa Bay, helping you understand more about the different power-related outages and drain lines, different things that you can do to be prepared as a homeowner. Connor Keller in the house, Insect IQ, insectiq.com. Marcy Downing as well here, a special guest in studio, AgroSciences, Dow AgroSciences here in studio. I want to let you know about a hot listing that I've got in South Tampa. This is a beautiful property, a great Airbnb. This is a wonderful rental property, and a lot of investors are looking for these specific types of properties here for Airbnb and some of the other rentals. But this is 103 South Havana Avenue right here in Tampa. 5 bedrooms, 3 bath, $599,000. Just reduced. It's a beautiful property here. Charming South Tampa historic home. 5 bedrooms, 3 bath, over 2,450 square feet, and it's a beautiful property. Check out the pictures on our website. Compliments of Fabre Frameworks, our real estate photographer, platinummvprealty.com, and you'll see all of the links there, and check it out. We'd love to talk to you about buying, selling, or investing here in Tampa Bay. All right, so Connor Keller in the house, Insect IQ. We're talking about the centrocon termite colony baiting elimination system, and then we were kind of kicking it over to Marcy here. Marcy was going to give us a little bit more of the background on that.
Yeah, so thanks for having me. So centrocon actually came about in 1995 thanks to some issues we were having with a specific termite, the Formosan termite. It hit Florida back in the 80s and has spread throughout most of the southern part of Florida, and is now up into even the Panhandle. And we have it's probably the number one destructive termite here in the Tampa Bay market. It's all over Temple Terrace and even near the port in South Tampa. And that particular termite does more damage than most of the other termites throughout most of the U.S. And unlike most of your other termites, specifically the drywood termite that you hear about or see with the tenting and things like that, subterranean termites and specifically the Formosan termite, you may never know that you have it until after the damage is there and it's too late. They travel quite a long distance, as much as a football field. So you're looking at, over 100 yards. Several homes away is where it could start. Coming underneath your home, coming in through pipes or cracks or any included area that you can get into the house. And all of a sudden you've got now termites and damage as well.
Wow. So those little critters, they can get in there. They come through the ground. They come through and just cause a lot of damage.
Yeah, very small space that they need. They need about a 16th of an inch. So think about the thickness of a credit card.
Yeah.
So you're looking at a very, very small space is all it needs for them to get in. It's really hard to stop them once they're in the vicinity. And at the time in 95, there was just not a whole lot available that would stop that booger. And so we came up with a product that since then has just done tremendous things. We have over 4 million structures that we protect across the entire U.S., including the Statue of Liberty, the White House, the U.S. Capitol, the Alamo. A lot of these historically known structures that are very particular about having treatments done.
Yeah.
We do a lot of those for that reason, so that we are protecting not only the structure, the termites, but also the soil and the property around it.
Wow.
So we're very environmentally friendly. We're the only termite product that is available that has won the U.S. EPA's Presidential Green Chemistry Award. So when you're looking at products that are not only working, but also something that is not impacting the environment, we kind of hit both avenues.
That's really cool. So, yeah, you don't think about protecting the Statue of Liberty. That doesn't come up in conversation, but that's interesting to think about. Some of the artifacts that we protect here in the United States. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. So how does this system work? Are you setting up a perimeter around the property?
Great question. So if you think about how termites come in, understanding that they all nearly always come from below, our goal is to stop them from coming in. So unlike most of your other treatments that only affect once termites are already an issue, we can actually stop them from coming in by placing stations all the way around a structure, whether it's a home or even a commercial property. We've done both. We've done lots of apartment complexes and even shopping malls. And every 8 to 10, 15 feet around, we place these stations. It does not attract termites. So the fear of, oh my gosh, you're bringing termites in, that's not what we do. The way they behave, the way they look for things, they will eventually find the stations. The stuff that's inside, the bait itself is already there. And once the termites find it, they prefer that over the wood that's in your house.
Wow.
So if they're in your house, they'll come out, they'll find it, they'll eat it. But if they haven't even gotten to your house, we'll actually stop them before they get in there.
Wow, that's interesting, Marcy. We're talking with Marcy Downing, Dow Agrosciences, here on the Consumer Quarterback Show. Connor Keller's in the house as well, Insect IQ. So you guys have a working relationship, or you're a supplier. Is that right?
Yeah.
Manufacturer.
Yeah.
Manufacturer.
And so she would be working for the manufacturer, the manufacturer of Centrocon termite colony elimination system. And she's here today. We went and looked at some properties that are infested with Formosan termites, talked about different treatment options, technical data, and it's just a tremendous resource for our industry to have scientists like Marcy that are available that actually will come out in the field, look at the real problem, other than a phone call. That's, the best thing is to come put your hands on it.
Yeah.
One other thing I'd like to add about Centrocon, sometimes the other treatment options, they're not applicable because of conditions, whether there be bodies of water, say a lake house, let's say there's a bunch of attached concrete, and so it eliminates being able to apply liquid conventional treatments without drilling or compromising that slab or concrete structure. Wells, drinking wells, things like that are all conditions that would eliminate conventional liquid treatments for termites, and Centrocon overcomes all of that. You can pretty much put it everywhere. Of course, there's label requirements of how to install it correctly, how to monitor and maintain it. Once you get termites, what you do, and that's where several companies can offer termite baiting systems like Centrocon. Just like air conditionings, it really comes down to the company who's installing and maintaining that system. And I think that's what really sets Insect IQ apart. One, we have access to manufacturers, consultants, professionals. We're also owned and operated by a graduate University of Florida entomologist that's in the field with us every day. Ongoing training and supervision. These things really make a difference in the technology. We've talked about that before. We're a paperless company. Everything we do is tracked from the time we arrive at your property. The things that we do on the property, the things that we find, recommendations are all communicated to the consumer in a timely manner. And the consumer can ask questions if they have questions about what we did, or let's say in this case, Centrocon, how it's working. Has there been any results? Maybe they had a swarm inside their house. Hopefully not with the baiting system installed. That communication goes two ways. So we can actually come out and meet with the customer and resolve that in a timely manner.
Wow. Yeah, that's great, man. So you're tracking everything, every
Right.
truck on the road. You're tracking the appointment, how the flow is working, and that provides transparency for the homeowner.
It does. It raises the bar, and a lot of other companies are following that standard now. And everything, in the world's gone to more of a green, environmentally friendly approach, which we should. I mean, we all live on this planet. They're not making planets anymore. So, we have to take care of where we live, and whether it's not throwing away, throwing a piece of trash outside of your window driving down the road, or picking an environmentally friendly treatment that works if you get termites in your house, both are, in my opinion, equally as important. One thing I wanted to point out is kind of off track. We were talking about tariffs and trade wars and things like that. A lot of this stuff is speculative. It hasn't gone into effect yet. So it's surprising to me that we're already getting increases in things, just speculating that this could happen. And I think that happens across the board.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about air conditionings, and then again in my own industry, a lot of these products are made overseas and brought in by European companies, or developed that are labeled for use, and how that's going to affect us. As far as Insect IQ is concerned, in 20 plus years of doing business, we've never raised our prices. We've raised our prices to new customers, but once you're a customer with us, we want to make you a customer for life. And we find other innovative ways, like going paperless, automating our systems, optimizing our routes to save gas, so we can then maximize profits that way, rather than maximizing profits to our customers, the price that we charge our customers.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
so you got a paperless system?
It is, and it's a struggle to stay paperless because there's always a document that needs to be printed out, but it's something that we've maintained and been able to do, and it's great for research. If we have to go back and look at trends, or if a customer has a problem, we want to go back and look at what we've done at the house. Instead of pulling a file and looking through reams of paper, it's all a digital file that we can bring up. It's easy to email to the customer if they need a copy of something. And it's really helped us to focus our services to great service.
Yeah, I like that. Good stuff. All right, Connor Keller, Insect IQ. Greg Bowman here on the Consumer Quarterback Show, the AC guy of Tampa Bay. Also, Marcy Downing in the house, Dow Agro-Sciences. Stay with us. When we come back, we're going to talk about our feel-good story of the week, and our lightning round is coming up here on the Consumer Quarterback Show. Feel-good story of the week is teen attaches uplifting note to a bridge, and it's saving lives. Stay with us right here. Consumer Quarterback Show, consumerqb.com.
Hey, everybody. I'm Forbes Riley, celebrity TV fitness host and creator of The Spin Gym. I'm here today with Brandon Rhymes, and you're listening to the Consumer Quarterback Show. Great ways to get happy, healthy, and wealthy.
To get in touch with Brandon, call 813-670-7372. Online at consumerqb.com.
House.
Hi, I'm Jerry from Hot Locks Hair Salon. We are conveniently located at 13414 US Highway 19 in Hudson. I've been a local hairstylist in our community for the last 34 years, 7 of which I was an educator. Our passion is the artistry of hair, and Hot Locks is here to help you achieve your perfect image. You can call us at 727-514-9978.
You're listening to the Consumer Quarterback, Brandon Rhymes, online at consumerqb.com. Brandon is Tampa Bay's #1 consumer advocate for real estate and financial advice. Call Brandon today at 813-670-7372.
And we're back. Brandon Rhymes here, the Consumer Quarterback Show, owner of Platinum MVP Realty and a top listing agent here in Tampa Bay. Former USF football player, longtime quarterback on our sports teams, and quarterbacking a different game now. We're quarterbacking introductions to our 80-plus show partners here, CPAs, financial advisors, attorneys, home services, health experts, all types of ways that we can help you live a better life, avoid commission-based advice. We want you to think about this show as the hub of your financial, your business, your real estate wheel. Each spoke extending out, representing another one of our preferred partners that we bring on the show, and we'd love for you to reach out, 813-670-7372. That's our consumer advocate hotline, 813-670-7372. And also check out consumerqb.com. That's our show website. You can see links to all of our expert contributors there. All their contact information is available there as well. And I want to let you know about a hot listing over on the beach in Clearwater. This is 1370 Gulf Boulevard, unit number 401, Clearwater Beach. Beautiful property here. It's in the Bella Rosa condo. It's an end unit, so you've got windows on the side of the house as well, of the structure rather. 3 bedrooms, 3 bath, $1.175 million listing of mine here on the beach. Gorgeous property. There's video online as well. Compliments of Fabre Frameworks, our real estate photographer. Clearwater Beach, beautiful property here in Tampa Bay. $1.175 million listing. And we got a South Tampa property as well, $837,000, 3911 West Euclid Avenue. 4 bedrooms, 3 full bath, 2 half bath, $837,000. Too many upgrades to list here. Beautiful property, 10-foot ceilings throughout. Gorgeous home, over 4,000 square feet here in beautiful Tampa Bay. In studio today, we got Greg Bowman, the AC guy of Tampa Bay. We have Connor Keller, Insect IQ, Marcy Downing, Dow AgroSciences as well here in studio with us. So let's jump into our feel-good story of the week. Every week we want to tell you something positive and give you a little bit of something good.
Tell me something good.
All right, so this teen attaches uplifting note to a bridge and it's saving lives. So an English teacher who has attached uplifting message onto Sutherland Bridge to help those in despair has been commended by the police department for saving lives. Paige Hunter, 18, has handwritten more than 40 inspirational notes and attached them to the railings of the bridge, and it's giving people comfort who are even considering suicide. Even though things are difficult, your life matters. You're a shining light in a dark world. Just hold on, she wrote on one of her notes. And as the compassionate teenager returned to the bridge this week, the police department mentioned that Sarah Pitt presented her with a framed commendation certificate to recognize her selfless act. And we thought it was important to applaud the work of Paige, and who's been doing this. She's been reaching out through a mental health crisis. Paige has shown an incredible understanding of vulnerable people in need of support, and this is an innovative way to reach out to those in a dark place. Paige, who's worked with the sales assistant in a variety store, said that it was just something she wanted to do. I just want to help people, and I've been told it's already helped save 6 lives, she said. So that's pretty cool. People going up on the bridge, and they're seeing these little notes that she left on there. Pretty cool.
That's cool.
Feel good story of the week. All right, let's jump into our lightning round here.
The lightning round!
I am so good at lightning rounds!
I majored in lightning rounds.
All right, top tips, nuggets of advice, parting words of wisdom. We're going to start right here with Greg Bowman.
Well, Brandon, I just wanted to mention that we are a family-run business. We actually, our mission statement is that we serve our Tampa Bay family with integrity and honor, providing expert service that exceeds expectations. So definitely we have a family focus, and we want each of our clients to feel like they're a part of our family. So definitely, if you're in need of any air conditioning services, reach out to us. You can reach us in the office at 727-286-3170. Website is acguyoftampa.com. That's acguyoftampa.com. No the there. That's the one confusing factor that sometimes trips people up, but definitely if we can help you out in any way, reach out to us. I'm also going to give you my personal cell if you want to call and just get some free advice. You can reach me there at 727-501-6199. Call me for any free advice anytime.
All right, good stuff. AC Guy of Tampa Bay without the acguyoftampabay.com. Yep. All right, Connor Keller, Insect IQ, insectiq.com.
Thank you, Brandon. So in Florida, the saying goes, it's not a matter of if you're going to get termites, but a matter of when you'll get termites.
Mm-hmm.
And we talked about the statistics and the billions of dollars of damage they do a year. Well, at Insect IQ, we feel we have the best selection of solutions to not only correct termite activity in your home or business, but it's completely preventable. So what I'd like to do today is offer your listeners of the Consumer Quarterback Show $100 off any new installation of our Centrocon termite colony elimination system. All you have to do is call. You can call us at 1-888-930-2847. You can also call locally at 813-930-2847, or go to our website at insectiq.com. Request a estimate or an appointment and mention the Consumer Quarterback Show, and we'll apply a $100 credit towards your new purchase of the Centrocon termite baiting elimination system.
Cool. Yeah, just mention the show and insectiq.com.
Yes.
That's the best resource for you. Marcy?
Well, thanks, Brandon. Thanks for having me. I will kind of piggyback a little bit off of what Connor said and say that prevention is actually better than a cure. And make sure that you think about termites. It's actually a huge problem here in Florida, and you can prevent the damage before it occurs. And so any homeowner that is here should be considering what to do with it. And you can get more information about Centrocon at our website, which is centrocon.com. Very simple. Sentricon.com.
Centrocon.com. Got it. Good stuff. So, yeah, we got plenty of time here. We're going to do another round of consumer tips, top tips, nuggets of advice, words of wisdom. I would talk about, I do some public speaking as well out there. So I want to talk about the Pareto principle. Whatever business you're in, whatever relationships you're in, if you focus on the Pareto principle, it's going to help you. So in 1895, Wilfredo Pareto, an Italian economist, created, he noticed some trends that he saw in society. And what it was that 80% of the wealth was going to 20% of the people. And the 80-20 rule has really been adapted to a lot of different areas in business and life over the years. So think about the 80-20 rule and how it will apply to your business, and focus your efforts on the 20% of the task that are going to attribute to 80% of your success. In any business, you'll have those certain things. If you break it down or ask an expert, you'll find out what are those things. Maybe it's prospecting if you're in sales, follow up, those types of things. So Pareto principle 80-20 rule is my tip for the day. All right, let's do another round here. Greg Bowman.
Well, Brandon, I think, we could focus back again on, we talked, with the centrocon system about being preventative. In air conditioning, being preventative, it's a lot less expensive to prevent problems before they happen. So I would definitely suggest that everybody should think about keeping their system well maintained. Mm-hmm. Our air conditioners run 3,000 to 3,500 hours a year, keeping us cool and comfortable. That's a lot of runtime for a machine. So it's definitely important to have a technician check it out on an at least annual, if not by twice a year schedule, of just making sure the system is working well. And then taking steps like surge protectors or the ion generator to prevent drain lines, those type of things, just to make sure your air conditioner gets the love that it needs so it can take care of you when it's hot right now.
Yeah, take care of your AC unit, that's for sure. Connor Keller.
Well, I think, going along the same lines of preventative maintenance, just getting annual inspections done. I know at Insect IQ, you can call me anytime. I'll come out free of charge with no expectations, no obligation, and just to help you out, whether it's advice, you're curious about what that noise in your attic is, what the soil built up around your baseboard or damages, maybe termites. We also do stinging insects. We've talked about that a lot, whether it's Africanized honeybees, yellow jackets, hornets. I can definitely help you with that. And then last is things that people don't really want to talk about: cockroaches, ants. That's in everybody's home. If you live in Florida, by the time you go out and buy the products yourself and spend the time, most of the time you're applying it wrong. You're not reading the label. When you really add everything up, a professional is cheaper than trying to do it yourself. And just time saved alone.
Yeah, absolutely.
Give me a call.
Connor Keller, insectiq.com. Marcy Downing?
So the last thing I will say is when you look at a home, you buy home insurance every single year, hoping to prevent things like hurricanes and other types of storm damage and floods, etc. You're more likely in Florida to get damage from termites, and homeowners insurance never covers termite damage. And so if you have ever thought that you may be in an area where termites are, which pretty much is everywhere in Florida, you can actually get a form of termite insurance, and I put that in quotations, from pest control companies such as Insect IQ, and they usually are a lot less than $1 a day. So for most residential homes, it is absolutely worth every penny to protect your home from termites.
Yeah, absolutely. Good stuff. I want to thank our expert contributors, Greg Bowman, the AC guy of Tampa Bay, Connor Keller, Insect IQ, and Marcy Downing. Thanks for visiting with us today.
Thank you.
Coming in from Dow AgroSciences. Good stuff. So reach out. We want you to support our expert contributors. Shop local here. All of our companies are local based here. They're local companies that are going to help, with the local economy. So we want you also to please go out there and consider committing a random act of kindness. Pack up some food or clothing. Hand it to that person that you see in need. Be a force for good in the community and do something kind for one another. And we'll see you next time right here on the Consumer Quarterback Show, consumerqb.com.
You've been listening to The Consumer Quarterback, Brandon Rhymes. Whether it's real estate, consumer, or financial advice, let Brandon call your next play. Contact Brandon Rhymes at 813-670-7372. That's 813-670-7372. Online at consumerqb.com. And join us next time for the Consumer Quarterback Show, weekday afternoons at 5 on AM 1380. The Biz.
Are you a real estate agent looking to take your business to the next level and supercharge your marketing? Hi, I'm Brandon Rhymes, owner of Platinum MVP Realty and host of the Real Estate Quarterback Show, syndicated radio and TV show talk program on iHeartRadio, 1025 The Bone, daily 5 o'clock drive time on 1380 The Biz, and our TV show is on WeBeam TV. We're looking for real estate agents that want to join our team and supercharge their marketing utilizing some of our innovative strategies. We utilize the Real Geeks platform, Facebook marketing, internet marketing, and a lot of the traditional methods as well. Postcard mailers mailed for you, postage, signage, business cards, all paid for by the company. Aggressive real estate splits and ways to help you win in any marketplace. We need you to go out, take applications, and work our plethora of leads that we're generating on a daily basis. Reach out by clicking the form below, and we'd love to have a confidential interview with you.
He's feeding on that reality.
Hi, I'm Jerry from Hot Locks Hair Salon. We are conveniently located at 13414 US Highway 19 in Hudson. I've been a local hairstylist in our community for the last 34 years, 7 of which I was an educator. Our passion is the artistry of hair, and Hot Locks is here to help you achieve your perfect image. You can call us at 727-514-9978.